All right, folks, we've got Darko Ali here from Coach's Corner. We've just done a podcast. It's gone for about an hour. He shares pretty much every insight he has around trading and becoming a successful trader. So I do recommend, after you watch this little clip where he's about to walk us through the system that he uses, or a system he uses, and a system he mentioned on the show, head over there to tradingnut.com. There should be a link under the video, and you're going to hear the rest of Darko's story. So look, over to you, Darko.
Yeah, perfect. Hi, everyone. Like I said, my name is Darko, and I'm a lead coach for Forex Coach's Corner. So basically what I'm doing is, like I said in my interview, that I'm a pure price action trader. And what I do is that I identify the structure of the market by only using price and nothing else but price. So, and I'm also identifying support and resistance in a very specific way. And this is actually a trade we had yesterday. So this was a live trade that was pointed out to our clients. It was recorded way before price got there. So what I did was I always start with a monthly chart, and I'm looking for support and resistance. In this case, this level in here is a very clear level of support for me. And what I'm doing is I'm only focusing on the neckline of the move. And I have several written down rules for how to identify these necklines, because these necklines are everywhere, and you need to know which one of these are more powerful than others. So we have certain rules, and in this case the rules are met for this neckline, and this is a monthly chart. Then I go down to my weekly chart, and I also see that level is also a weekly support. Again, this one is actually the strongest level based on my 4 criteria that I use for identifying these necklines. And all of these are written down rules. There's no subjectivity involved. One of my goals as a lead trading coach is what I teach needs to be 100% objective. That means if I ask, what my approach needs to be 100% objective. That means if I ask 100 traders, I want every single 101 of them agree on what I'm saying and seeing. So that means if I ask a question and people are giving me different answers, that's not good enough for me. So what I teach, how to identify support and resistance, how to enter a trade, and how to identify a setup is 100% objective. Okay, so this is also a weekly support, and this is a weekly opposing level of resistance. What we did in here is this level in here was also a daily level of support. Okay, and in this case we are waiting for a daily candle action. In this case, this was a pin bar reversal, and pin bar is just one of them. And I cannot share with you the entire system, because that's the benefit exclusively for our members and those who are paying for the service. But we look for a candle action, and yesterday we had our entry signal. This was the trading day. We got an entry signal right in here. I'm not saying this because we had this one, and this is, you can see this video on YouTube, if I'm not mistaken, where I point out this level as an entry level with a low stop loss. So, and that video is obviously on social media, Coach's Corner social media. When I talked about the price was up in here. Okay, and I told everyone, when price hits this level, this is the entry with a low stop loss. And the target was, look left, we have this structure, and that trade gave us 140 pips yesterday. That was taken by my live account and also by many other members in Coach's Corner.
And so that trade there, I mean, I took that trade as well on one of my accounts, funnily enough, and I think got 130 pips out of it. And
nice.
And it was a news event from memory.
Yep.
Is it something trading into a news event? How does that sort of stack up against your rules?
It depends if it's a red flag news. If you are not in a trade, then we don't enter, because once we got filled in this candle, the red flag news was 10:30 my time, so it was around this level. So this is. Let me just zoom in. So when I entered in here, the news came out by the end of this candle, starting this candle. That was the red flag news for cable, and that is this red flag news that you are referring to. We are watching this one in here, average earning index. This was 10:30 my time, so this was here is 10:30. Okay, so this one in here, I don't use any fundamental analysis. I know that once I got filled, the news came out, and obviously we have specific rules how to manage trades if you are not in that trade and you are about to get entered, or if you are in a trade and the red flag comes out. We have also certain rules for how to manage that.
Yeah, I think it was it Trump's tariff tweet that caused the spike in the end.
Okay.
I'm not too sure. I've looked at a few forums today, and I thought that was the news, but now that you're sort of confirming that, I was asleep during all this anyway. It was one of my robots that picked it.
Yep.
Cool. Well, look, have you got anything else you can show us here, Darko, while we've got you?
Sure, and like I said, this is our website, forexmentor.com/coaches corner. You can go ahead and watch it, and we also have Twitter channel, and that is FX Coaches Corner, and there you can see what I'm doing on daily basis. And obviously we also have Facebook is FX Coaches Corner as well, and obviously on YouTube we put you have to search for Forex Mentor and then Coaches Corner, and then obviously we are sharing all the videos that we are doing in here. And if I'm not mistaken, this here pound yen, you can go and watch to hear me recording this trade way before price get down to my entry level, and obviously everything else is also pre-recorded. So there's no hindsight coaching in our service. Everything we do is people pointed out in advance, where people can see me have a losing streak, winning streak, break-even trades, and everything in between.
Cool. Well, look, guys, go and check those things out. Now, actually, I do need to say that it was one of my listeners who recommended you after watching some of the videos of you had on YouTube. So, so you were recommended on the show. So obviously, these guys have got a good reputation out there. If you do want to hear that full interview with Darko, then jump on the link. There should be a link underneath the video here, or head over to tradingnut.com, and you're going to get a full hour with the guy where he pretty much tells us his entire backstory and fills in all the blanks along the way. So once again, thanks again, Darko. It's been a pleasure having you on the show, and all the best for the future.
Thank you so much for having me. Thank you. Bye-bye.